what I've done here is I've clamped some 2 pieces of 1 inch thick plywood together. This is to make a new body mould for the new guitar. I've got another one here I did before. So they're not, there's a bit of a gap there. I really want that edge flat. I think I'm going to plane that. Everything going on the floor today. Let's put you away there for the minute. Square as well. Okay. Side. There, give it a hold. So the guitar is 480, so I want to put that in the middle of this. So this should be 590. So 590, 593 minus 480 is 113. So if I make that from this end, 113, 55, 56, 57, 50, 50, I'll make it 55 at this end. Actually make it 50, make it 60 at this end. That'd be right. Put 60. Because this is the, then I put about right. So what I'm going to do is put measure. Check that. Same on the other one. That's the answer there. Right, so you're going to go now in that line and that line and to the edge there, hold you down, and we're going to go. Point through there, and I broke my point. No, it's not gone through. Right, now we're going to cut that out, which will make our body mould. But what I also want to do is, these are going to be put together to do this. So what we'll do is cut them out on the bandsaw, then sand them to shape. But to hold it together, where have they gone? I bought some clasps to go on the end there, and because they won't hold it that way, what we're going to do is drill a hole through and put that into one side so that it will, when it closes up, it will align. Unfortunately, I don't have a drill big enough to do that, so that will be here tomorrow. So I think that's it for today. Okay, the last couple of days I've been trying to build the new body moulds. I've just turned the camera on because I'm going to go through the difficulties I've been having. It wasn't, definitely made a few mistakes on this. So I'm going to get the first one cut out. The mistake I made, I should not have glued the two pieces together before I started to cut them. The last one I made, I cut all the pieces first while they were thick and then glued them together and then sanded them. I thought it'd be a better job if I cut them in one go. The wood's too hard and too thick to go through my bandsaw. I thought, okay, I can route it. So using the marking out template and the router guide, I managed to route it. I got a couple of cuts, then I was really at the limit of what my router could cut through that were into pieces. So I then tried to get all the bandsaws narrower, going through but still too slow. So my next plan was, well, can I use a coping saw? And that worked okay. I broke a blade. I had to order some new blades. I couldn't find my spare blades. And then, but that was going to take me, I don't know, probably 16 hours or something. So what I came up with in the end was drill through all around the curve and then cut it with the coping saw. It worked. It took me a lot longer than I'd hoped. I was thinking it'd be half an hour for each of them on the bandsaw, and it probably took me 2 hours to cut that off. So I'm going to do the next one now. So I'm just going to drill it from the start and then coping saw it. It's a way that works. And I'm working quite early in the morning today rather than the afternoon because it was a bit warm yesterday. But I thought I'd just update you on that. I'll show you when they're finished because you don't need to see all the working and cutting out of this. Okay, I've managed to cut out the shape. I've got some nasty marks there still from drilling. I've got to sand it out, but I've got quite a bit of sanding to do for that side of it. You can see a little can see in the video, but there's a line there. I've still not worked to the line, and that will then go over there and be joined together to make the new mould somewhere or other. I'm going to put catches on at the ends there, but we're getting there. These will be my indexing holes to go onto my templates and the guitar bodies and things like that, so they'll get together. But as I say, a lot more sanding yet. So that's basically all I'm doing, sanding it. This system keeps it at a nice right angle. There's a lot more rough stuff to come out yet, and then I'll go into a fine paint. Okay, I finished sanding this pretty much to size. Now the next thing is when I come to assemble it, I need to put it together, make it hold together so it won't slip. So I'm going to drill 2 holes in here and put a dowel in one side. Oh yes, I was going to say, none of my clamps being able to hold these pieces together like that, so what I've done is put some screw some wood to it to hold them together. Hopefully that won't move. Although it already feels like it has done a bit. That's what's going on now. So okay, so this is the piece of dowel I've got to go through here. I need an 18mm hole between them. So we're gonna not quite, but try drilling this on this. Might be entertaining. It's not quite all the way through because my drill won't go through down 2 inches, but I can take the rest out down further. First one again. Take this apart now and see what we've got. Screws. Okay. Rest it on something. It's catching. Not bad. Right. Next thing is I need some 2-inch bits of this. It's 2-inch 50mm. 2-inch, but 50. 48 mil. 48 mil. 2 of these. So the idea is we'll glue these into one side. Into your glue because it's onto end grain, soak in. You in there, and I'm going to put a clamp. Okay. Now, glue all over the place. Can't get to that, but put that there, and that's kind of it for today. Let that set, then we can put the clamps on and have a look how it looks. This is set now, so I'm taking out the clamps. So they should now clean them up a little bit. There's a bit of glue squeeze out, and it'll stop them coming together. This one. That's a bit. So that should now go that way around. Okay. That way. Where it some adjustments on this. Okay. Let's put this back on there now. Put you there and you in there. adjusting a bit. Okay. So, and there it is. I've got to blend those two in there. It's a bit off, gaps and things. It's pulling that way a bit. Okay. Why is it pulling? So I think I need to do a bit more pulling with that, but don't need to kind of go through all of that. And we need to just do them edges. And all I'm going to do is blend that edge in with this. That's a lot better. And what's that side like? Similar. I might finish this off another time when I've had a chance to start as well. Yeah, that drill's kind of really running slow, so we'll put that on charge. Take a while, but that's almost it on this. You don't need to see the rest of the sanding. I'll come back to that in a minute, but the only other thing I've got to do is, partly it's quite heavy at the moment still, I've taken a lot of weight out with that, but what I want to be able to do is be able to clamp into there and there, so we're going to put corners on here. Just need to find that, and I want to take off, I want at least 2 inches, 55, 60, let's make it 60. What I've done here is put 45-degree lines across each corner with at least 60mm there for strength, and then we're just going to cut the corners off. Apart from lightening it, as I say, what is useful for is now I can put a clamp across there to hold the sides in if I need to, if they're springing away. Okay, I'll mess that up just a bit, but it'll clamp too. I'm going to find a different saw. But yeah, that's that. I'll put you back on when I've finished. Okay, that's basically finished. Sanding block. Take the rough edges off here. Well, it's been sawn. But I need to bad now, just take the corners off. I need to do a little more sanding through that bit there and that bit to blend them in a bit, but that's basically it. There's a few rough bits there where the drill went through, but I don't want to take any more off there. I'll check the sizes and dimensions on it. In fact, from what I can remember, I'll check those all. I think I've got a bit to play with at the ends. So it should be 480. It's 475. I think I was to that line there. It's 480. Yeah, thereabouts. So I've got about a mil or two at either side I can take off to get it to full size. So I think I need to work on that. So I've got some lines there. From the overall template. There's the templates there. There, yeah, I've kind of got pencil line still to go round, but I'll have to wait till the drill's charged. But I think that'll be it for this video. The rest of it is just a bit of sanding and finishing, but you can see basically how it was made from the rest of this, how that holds and locates it now. See the lines I've lined up, it's the rest of it I've got wrong somehow. Cool. So yeah, I think we'll call that it for the video. So there's a little bit of cleaning up to do, but it's nothing that you've not seen before.